We could grow. We could develop.
As we know that heaven is not a place, and happiness lives in the heart. Long as the world keeps turning, our duty is to keep on learning. You heard?
Keep on learning. It's soaking up game. We gon' make mistakes. We gon' go through something. Keep on growing. Keep on soaking up game. If something ain't working, don't be afraid to change.
Hey, this is the Doctor, and welcome to the Doctor Speaks Variety Show. We have a really big shoe to you tonight. All right, listen. This show is part 2 of our dedications to our unsung heroes and sheroes of our communities. Speaking of unsung heroes, we're going to show you a video by a very dear friend of mine, Mr. Ken Miles. This is a Ken Miles film, and this is dedicated to all of the armed services veterans. We just had Veterans Day, and this is a dedication to you.
And if you ask her why the heck she wore it, she wore it for that soldier who was far, far away. She wore it for that soldier who was far, far away.
When you come home, I'll stop this. When you come home, I'll hide it good. I'll never cry again. When you come home to me.
Quit it with them violins, baby, don't you cry again. Don't you see me ironing? I go through so much stress, I'm tired when I finally rest. More stress to address, worry ain't gon' kill us both. We good, baby, promise that. Yes, I have to take my gun, no, I can't lay around. Time running out, I'm getting older, I can't play around. I know you scared home alone, worry every time I'm gone. Bad feeling, God got me, I ain't out here on my own. He watch us both, he water our growth. I took an oath, I swear I never keep us broke. I give us hope, hope gon' bring us home. They lied to us, babe, I guess they wanna get us gone. I'm bruised up, crew cut, shoes rough. I walk through fire every day but miss my true love. But I'm keeping safe, wallet wide, keep your face. Don't get used to being lonely, I'll be on my way. Hey,
When you come home, I'll stop this. When you come home, I'll hide it good. I'll never cry again. When you come home to me.
okay, you smiling, but I can see you frowning up. What can I do to make you feel better when I'm out for us? Every day's a new day, doomsday with doomsday. Please see my vision light up on my head today. Maybe I should move away. I'm cancer when they come to liberate, like I'm a true great. A lot of people question me, why, how, what, when. You gon' get some money, don't forget all the things I done did. I hope you don't participate. Help me spread my wings so we can elevate. With the angels in the twin towers thanking us. Clock say 9/11, that's what time I'm waking up. I'm coming home, just pray for us. I see that bright light, I swear it ain't too late for us. I keep you safe, wallet wide, keep your face. Don't keep crying, I ain't lying when I say I'm on my way. Hey.
I saw you again. I knew just where you'd be. I'll stop this real soon when you're back safe with me. When
Wow. That is a dedication to the armed service veterans and those who didn't make it home. We must remember them in our prayers and always remember how they served our country. We have the greatest country in the world. And it's because of men and women like those who served in the armed forces. This show is dedicated to the unsung heroes. One of my personal unsung heroes is Ken Miles. That's the one that you saw rapping in that video. He's also the one who produced that video and did the filming. That's a Ken Miles film. He is one of my heroes. I had the pleasure today of talking with Mr. Abdul Watsi. Okay, Mr. Watsi was the superintendent, if I'm not mistaken, of Florida Department of Corrections. In other words, he was over all wardens and everybody else, and he stood up for us while we were there. He is an unsung hero. He worked behind the scenes for over 30 years. Okay, he's retired now, and I am so proud to be able to hold a conversation with him on the phone today. I was so honored. Others that I need to mention, I will be mentioning later. All right. But right now, we're going to continue. We'll be back after this commercial.
Hey, damn, it's a new day. Hey, damn, but the boys want the money, man. No matter what we do, we are one. God will see us through. We are one. And that's the way it is. Did you realize that you were a champion in their eyes?
Yes, I did. So I packed it up and brought it back to the crib. Just a little something, show you how we live. Everybody doing it, but it ain't that serious.
Hey, welcome back to the Doctor Speaks Variety Show. We have an awesome guest with us right now. This is Miss Nadiyah Muhammad. We honor Madam Nadiyah Muhammad. Miss Nadiyah? Okay. If you can hear me, Nadiyah, please click on the camera icon. Ms. Nadiyah? Okay, so we're going to continue on. As I was saying earlier, there are some people that I want to give honor to. I'm going to name some names right here. All right, Councilman John Muhammad, Gerald Abdul Watsi, Mr. Kareem Ali, and Rashid Abdullah. These are people that are in the area of Florida that I am. And these people are the congressmen, Mr. Abdul Watsi, Gerald Abdul Watsi. These people are in position of power and they are making things happen. Okay, these are the people that you're not going to hear about, but they're behind the scenes, making life easier for us. Millions of people like this across our nation, and we don't know about them, but they are they're working tirelessly to make sure that each individual life in our community have the chance to have a better life. Okay, I'm going to move right on now, okay? And we're going to move on to our next commercial, and we'll be back with our next guest.
Running thanks to take my swine, letting all the people know that I'm back to run the show. Cause what they did, they know was wrong, and all the nasty things you done. Woo, shaka laka, shaka laka, shaka laka, shaka, woo, shaka laka, shaka laka, shaka laka, shaka, woo, shaka laka.
listen, you see this here? This is Finding Norma Jean. All right, this is available Amazon. This is available on Kindle, Barnes and Nobles. This is the book written by yours truly, Dr. Warren Crabb, as told to by Joseph Michael Mortensen. Joseph Michael Mortensen, his grandfather, and Marilyn Monroe were brother and sisters. And this is the only book in the history of books that tells about the Mortensen side of Norma Jean Mortensen, aka Marilyn Monroe's family out of Brooklyn, New York. Be sure to get your copy today. I also want to encourage you to donate now. All right, thedoctorproject.com. You will be donating to ex-cons living in the world today, as well as the Theater of Creative Consciousness of the Arts and Purpose Through Passion. Both are 501(c)(3)s, and we support them vividly. Okay, so now we're going to move on to our next guest, Madam Producer, who we have in the studio. Okay, here's Miss Nadiyah. Are you there, Nadiyah? Okay, and while we're waiting for Nadiyah, I also want to encourage you to call in. The number is 954-288-8982. That's 954-288-8982. Call in with your comments. Call in, just to say hi. Call in, ask questions. That's what that number is for. 954-288-8982. All right. So we're going to move right on. We have a special guest. I mentioned earlier that we do support the Theater of Creative Consciousness of the Arts. All right. And this is our lucky night because guess who we have with us? We have the directress and the founder of the Theater of Creative Consciousness of the Arts. And this is a true pioneer, Miss Islah. All right. It's Miss Islah in the studio. Okay, no problem. All right. So what we're going to do now, we're going to move on. Madam Producer, I do believe that they had put together a story, whatever it is, telling about my career. And some people had actually honored me for the work that I do with ex-cons living in the world today and ex-cons matters. If my producer can pull this up, I would love to see it. We showed it last week at the end of the show. All right. And if she can pull it up, that would be awesome. I would love to see that. I was really shocked. Okay. Because, when you're doing it, you don't know. All right. This is the Doctor Speaks variety show. Who I had the pleasure of speaking with. Just a moment, cuz are you on speaker? Cause we're getting the echo. Walaikum assalam. Who am I speaking with? Hi, Tawanda. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Thank a lot of you.
All right, Tawanda, do you have any questions or comments?
I just want to say, Assalamualaikum.
Okay, and thank you. Where are you, Tawanda?
I'm in Decatur, Georgia.
All right. And how's the weather up there in Decatur? I know it's cool down here. How's the weather up there?
It's kind of cool down here, too.
Listen, Tawanda, how did you hear about the Doctor Speaks variety show?
Well, somebody was in the Nadiyah.
Uh-huh.
Islah.
Mm-hmm.
I think they group text.
Okay.
So I'm on it now. I called Dr. Nadiyah to tell her that you was calling her.
Yes. She will be, hopefully joining us in the studios because she is one of the people that we're honoring tonight as a Shero. So, I'm gonna tell you, I'll be upset not to see her face and hear her voice tonight because I am so looking forward to it. I love my pioneers, People have no idea what the pioneers went through so that we can walk around today with our heads held up high. You know, my mother is one of those pioneers, you know, from the 60s and the 70s when it wasn't popular to be Muslim in this country. All right. All right. So
I love your mother. I love your mother. I love your mother.
Thank you. All right. We're going to take another call now. We have another one calling in. Wa alaikum assalam rahmatullah. This is the Dr. Speaks Variety Show. Who I had the pleasure of speaking with? Nadiyah?
This is the Dr. Speaks Variety Show. Who I had the pleasure of speaking with?
This is Sister Nadiyah's granddaughter.
Hi, how are you? Your name is?
My name is Nashambi.
Shanashambi?
Yeah, my name is Nashambi.
Oh, Shashambi. Oh, that's a beautiful name.
Thank you.
Yes. Sister Nadiyah available?
Oh no, she's not here. I'm just calling in to you know, congratulate her.
Okay. Okay, well, she is being honored tonight as a pioneer and a world changer, an unsung Shero in our community. She does tremendous work and has been for years, and we are honoring her. We are tipping our hats to her tonight.
Yes, I'm very excited for her.
Oh, okay.
She's
now,
my grandmother, so I know kind of what she does.
okay, you know what she do then, huh? Tell us some of the things she does. Tell us some of the things she does.
Well, I know she always goes out to her community and support like our people. I know she goes around helping people and always giving back to her community. And she's always, you know, she's a grandmother. She loves the children. So that's what I can say about her.
Awesome. Thank you so much for calling in. We're going to take our next caller now, okay? All right, with your beautiful name. You take care of yourself, Shashana. All right, bye-bye. This is the Dr. Speaks Variety Show. Who I had the pleasure of speaking with?
Yes.
Yes, this is the Dr. Speaks Variety Show. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
This is Mahasin Abdul Salam.
Oh, hi, assalamu alaikum. How are you? All right, and you are calling in. You found out about the Dr. Speaks Variety Show how?
Actually, through two messages, text messages.
Oh, so the word is spreading, and you're in New York, or you just have a New York number?
I'm in New York.
Oh, okay. Where are you in New York?
I'm in the Bronx.
Okay. This book, can you see the screen?
I only have a number.
Okay. Well, I have a book published about Norma Jean Mortensen's family out of Brooklyn, and it's a firsthand account from her nephew, a.k.a. Marilyn Monroe. This book, the pastor asked me to set up the table in the church to sell the book. I told him, I can't sell this book in the church because I wrote it as it came out of his mouth. Exactly. It's a true story. You should check it out. It's Finding Norma Jean. Okay. Thank you so much for calling in. Again, your name for our listening audience?
Sister Mahasin.
Mahasit.
Mm-hmm.
That is such a beautiful name. Thank you so much for calling in. And listen, stay tuned. Are you aware of the YouTube channel?
No, I'm not.
Okay. You can look me up. You can Google me. You know my name?
Is this Dr. Crabb?
Yes, Warren Crabb.
Warren.
Yes, and you can Google me, and you'll get all the information of my YouTube page, my Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, my thedoctorproject.com. That is the website. Okay, and please enter the contest, and you can be our next guest on the show.
Oh.
Yes. If you go on to drproject.com, there is a place where you can enter the contest. It says, "Are you a world changer? Win a chance to be on the Dr. Speaks Variety Show."
Alhamdulillah. I thank you for that reference. I'm gonna Google it.
All right.
Thank you for the invitation.
You are so welcome. All right.
All right.
All right. Thank you. You have a wonderful rest of the evening.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling in. All right. Madam Producer, who we have in the studio? All right. We have a Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah.
All right. Madam Producer, who we have in the studio? Why am I getting the echo? All right. We have a Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Madam Producer, who we have in the studio? Why am I getting the echo? All right. We have well, you know, I am the type of guy that can be in two places, more than one place at a time. So I am going to continue. This is Islah and Abdul Aziz, aka my mommy. Well, you know, how you doing, Mom? Okay. Can you hear us? Please turn your mic on. There you go. Can you hear us now?
I did.
This is the Dr. Speaks Variety Show. Who do we have the pleasure of speaking with? Yes, we can hear you.
The mic is on.
Nadiyah. All right.
I'm having trouble coming on my computer, but I did call it on the voice part. So.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, but it's a it's so many voices.
Okay. Well, what we're going to do, we're going to, Miss Islah, we're going to take you off of the camera right now. All right. So, Sister Nadiyah.
Yes, my brother.
Alaikum assalam. How are you?
Alhamdulillah. You know, we got to make things work around here. I'm
Yes.
on it, so you know, I'm glad to be on your show.
Yes.
You know, I'm very much excited.
Well, we had your granddaughter call in. We had another family member of yours call in. They are also very proud of you. They are, listen, you are a glowing beacon of light in your community.
Alhamdulillah.
Please tell my audience a little bit about yourself.
Well, Nadiyah Muhammad, and I accepted Islam back in 1998. You know, I have a wonderful family, and you know, and they are very supportive of me.
Yes.
And I have, as my grandchildren, you know, granddaughters, grandsons, and I'm looking forward to spending the Thanksgiving holidays with them.
Also.
Yes, I am the founder and CEO, president of Women's United in Truth for Change.
Oh, just a second, Sister Nadiyah. Can you please tell us something about the Women's United for Truth for Change?
Well, we are a women's group, and we come on every Sunday morning from 7 a.m. Central Standard Time to about 9 a.m. And it's a great way for us sisters or women, even you know, Muslim, non-Muslim, you know, is welcome. And we get on and talk about I'll start our first topic off as living your dream.
Wow.
That gives the sister, you know, the opportunity to speak on, you know, how she's living her dream right now, you know, where she comes from, where she's going to, what's ups and downs, you know, but everything said on the Women's United Truth for Change is a private, privacy, a level that we have, standard, and that, you know, what stayed there is what stays there. So it's like having all your sisters around you, and you're sitting in the middle as if you're sitting in the
talking to your psychiatrist.
Wow. That reminds me of like sitting around the ancestors. Wow. I did have the pleasure of coming on your show one Sunday recently.
Yes, you did. Yes,
And
you did.
let me tell you, I was so honored to be amongst you all. You are some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people. I wish I was a lady. I could be there every Sunday. But thank you for having me as your special guest that Sunday. I really enjoyed it.
Yes, and we really look forward to you coming, and it was a great show. A great talk, that given because you spoke on your upcoming and upbringing and what you are now, and that's one thing that we all try. Right now, everyone is in that moment of living their dream because if you're in a place where you want to be today, is where you're supposed to be at today. Right now, at this moment, is where you're supposed to be at. Because God put you right there.
That's a fact.
Put you right there for a reason, a season, as they would say. But you talk about people with those with heartaches and hardships. But that shows the level of love that God has for us when we go through trials and tribulations. Because you look back on your life and you say, "Well, man, look, if I can deal with that, this ain't nothing."
Wow.
This is not anything, So I'm so excited, and I'm going to put one of your words in. I've been waiting all this day for the rest of my life.
Okay.
And you said that you're going to be the first African-American trillionaire?
Yes, ma'am. That is my goal.
Well, mine is to be the first African-American Muslim trillionaire,
Okay. For those of you in my audience who don't understand the language that we're speaking, a Muslima is a female Muslim. It's a woman Muslim. It's the mother of civilization. Okay, is where we bathe at the feet in her wisdom. All right, I'm not even gonna go there because I'm starting to get a little excited about that. But my mother sent me a link and telling me the things that mother does. It was so awesome. It was telling all the things that we don't even think about. How they're doctors, they're chefs, they're lawyers, they're ministers, they're playmates, they're best friends. They're disciplinaries, they're teachers. Mothers are so valuable, and the most valuable commodity on this planet is motherhood. All right. And we appreciate you because you are the mother of your community, from what I understand.
Yes. And, they talk about mother because, it's, and that's framed, God explained it as Mother Earth. But when you go back, and everything goes back to the mother because you don't know nothing unless your mother told you.
Okay.
Don't nobody in this world know your weight. When you were born,
your mother's going to remember that for the rest of your life.
Your mother knows.
Isn't it the truth? Okay, listen, I'm going to put your information up here on the screen. I'm going to give it to my audience so they can contact you. All right? Nadiyah Muhammad, founder, CEO, and president of Women United in Truth for Change. The email address is... You want to tell us your email address that you have set up?
Yes, our email address is info, and it's for Women United in Truth for Change. So it's info .WUITFC 2022.
Okay, at
gmail.com.
Okay, so we have... can you repeat the first part, please?
Yes. Info, INFO.
So we have info at PW.
I'm sorry.
Info.WUITFC 2022 at gmail.com.
There we go.
All right. So
we also have the Cash App that's available too.
Yes. And that's $ WUITFC.
That is correct.
And because they do accept donations, they do a lot of work in the communities with the children, with the elderly, their teachers, their transporters. Listen, they feed people, they clothe people. They do a lot of work in the communities. Your donations are appreciated. Sister Nadiyah, we are so grateful to have you here tonight, and we honor you here at the Dr. Speaks Variety Show.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
You are so welcome. And you have a wonderful rest of the night, okay?
I will be on listening to the rest
of the show.
Yes, that's coming on.
Please enjoy. All right. That is Miss Nadiyah Muhammad. All right. She is a pioneer. As I mentioned earlier, these people were Muslim long before it was popular in this country. Long before people came from overseas, these people was paving the path. All right. So, Madam Producer, we are going to go to our next commercial. We'll be right back.
I hope tomorrow will bring better you, better me. I know that we'll show this world we got more we could be. So you should never give up on your hopes and your dreams. You gotta get up, get out, get into it, get it on. To be strong, and we try, we can fly to a whole nother place. All we need is belief and a smile on our face. We can go anywhere we want, any road we decide to take. And we're never, never, never too far from tomorrow today. If tomorrow is nice in a place where there's none, that now is
We could grow.
All right. Thank you so much. The doctor had to go take some notes. All right. So we're going to have another call in. All right. We're going to have another call in. We are having difficulty with the things that's going on. If you're not familiar with the things that's going on in the universe, our sun, the one that our planet revolves around, and every time it goes around, we call ourselves a year older. Our sun is having explosions of unproportioned amounts. It's affecting a lot of things, especially things electronic. For people who are walking around with high energy, these people, like myself, I touch doors or wall, or even my wife, and it's an electric shock involved with that. Okay, so beware. All right, know that if you're feeling tired, if you're feeling body aches, it has nothing to do with you. It's what's going on in the universe. Let's take our next caller. Welcome to the Dr. Speaks Variety Show. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Your mother.
This is Miss Islah May. Okay, you're going to have to cut something off.
Okay.
All right, there we go. All right, so this is Miss Islah May Abdul Aziz, the founder of the Creative Theater of Creative Consciousness of the Arts. She has a 501c that she has had for decades. She's working in the community, helping to uplift, especially the children. She works with children in the theater with song and dance, teaching them and showing them about the snares of the communities in our communities that's meant to bring us down. Miss Islah, how are you today?
I'm fine, and how are you?
Well, I'm better than some, worse than others, and I'm still smiling. Hey. Hey.
I'm fine. How are you?
All right. You have to cut something off. You have to cut something off.
All right. Can you hear me now?
No, because my ears are gone. Okay. All right. So tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do in our community.
Okay. I am the Theater of Creative Consciousness of the Arts, Inc. And what I do is I do plays, which I prefer to call reels, because HIV, AIDS, and drugs, and gun violence, and the way these children are dying of fentanyl, even 5 babies died of fentanyl, it's nothing to play about. It's real. So I call all of my productions reels instead of plays. Yeah. And my next production is Mrs. High Sensation. I have a board of directors. Miss High Sensation is 13 teens and 4 adults and 4 children, ages 5 to 10.
Miss Islah, do you mind? Do you mind if I merge a call in with us? Do you mind if I merge a call in with us?
No.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. This is hello. Okay. I lost that call. Sorry. People are calling in tonight, okay, with their questions, their comments, with their dedications of appreciation for the pioneers like yourself. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
All right. So we want to thank you because you see, I happen to know you're being modest. Okay. You want to talk about your little theater and all that there. But I know that you're a real pioneer in our community. You were standing up with the Afro saying power to the people, let the people have the power. When the Black Panthers was about, you were with the young African Americans, the Black Muslims. You've always been about your community. You've always housed people, fed people, clothed people. You've always done this, and I'm telling you, I know over more than a half a century that you've been doing this, and you haven't stopped.
That's right.
Because this is who you are. I know that's right. But listen.
We can't stop now. That's our logo now in the Muslim community. We can't stop now.
Oh,
and
right.
We won't stop now because we have to remake this world. You know, this world is I mean, the children are, oh God, they're getting raped, beat up, they're shooting and killing each other. I mean, so many deaths a day of young ones, you know, police brutality.
That's the real pandemic and epidemics that's going on.
It's so much going on in the world today that if we don't roll up our sleeves and get in there and try to change things, like Sister Nadiyah was just saying, we are a group of women, we're called Women United in Truth for Change, and we're soldiers. We're all battlers. It's 11 of us. It's Sister Nadiyah, Sister Vaina, Sister Mahasan, Sister Debbie, Sister Quran, you know, and just keep naming and naming Sister Maddie, you know, all soldiers, and they're all working within the community to bring about change. They're very informative. We have a nurse. Her name is, we call her Dr. Maddie. She's beautiful. We have Dr. Adrian in our community. That's the lifeline that comes on every morning.
I'm going to merge another call with us. All right.
Thank you, partner.
I'm going to merge another call.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I guess I. Hello.
Yes, I'm Nadiyah Muhammad.
I'm sorry. Can you speak a little louder? We can barely hear you.
Nadiyah Muhammad.
Oh, you're her sister.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm blessed.
All right. And you're calling from Louisiana also?
Yeah.
All right. These sisters are in New Orleans. I want you to know they're in New Orleans. They've been there. They were there before people knew about New Orleans before the hurricane. Okay. They were making a difference in their community then, and they're making a difference in their community today. They've never stopped. That's why we're honoring Sister Nadiyah tonight, Sister Islah, and others. You have a question or comment?
No, I just want to listen. Thank you.
I'm sorry?
Thank you, my sister. Thank you, Nadiyah's sister. This is Sister Islah. Alhamdulillah. Thank you for calling in. You're welcome. Sister Nadiyah's daughter called in also.
Yes. And her granddaughter.
Yes. And
Yes.
Alhamdulillah.
Yes.
Alhamdulillah.
She's well
Waiting
loved.
on Brother Edward to call in.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Madam Non-Producer. So, where are you now? Miss Islah?
Oh, where am I now?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I'm home, but you mean where am I at? What
Yes,
am I doing
where is
now?
home?
Huh?
Where is home? For our audience.
DSL Beach, Florida. I'm in DSL Beach, Florida.
Okay.
That's where I'm at.
Because our audience are coast to coast. They're everywhere. The calls are coming in left and right. And we are going to merge this call. This is the Dr. Speaks Variety Show. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Oh, I just got cut off.
I'm sorry. Can you say it again, please?
This is Angie, Nadia's sister. I got cut off.
Oh, okay. And I can hear you better now. How you doing, Miss Angie?
I'm doing well, thank you.
All right. We are so glad that you called in tonight. We appreciate your support for our Sheroes and the heroes, the unsung Sheroes and heroes of our communities.
Okay, that sounds great.
Yes, ma'am. We really appreciate you. We have another caller coming in that we're going to take right now, okay? Thank you so much for calling in.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye. This is the Dr. Speaks Variety Show. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Good evening. This is Rashida Robinson from Baton Rouge.
Hi, Miss Rashida. How are you?
I'm fine. Oh, I kept you on the other phone. I am fine. I'm wonderful. And I hear my sisters on there. And I just wanted and Sister Nadiyah and Sister Islah.
Yes.
And I'm going to turn this other one down. How are you this evening?
Well, we're blessed and highly favored. We are still smiling and better than some, worse than others.
Yes, sir.
Yes, we're blessed. Surely we're blessed. Thank you so much for calling in and supporting our unsung heroes and sheroes tonight.
Yes, Sister Nadiyah and Sister Islah, they're my favorite sisters. I love them. And alhamdulillah, I just thank you for having them.
Are you part of the women's group?
I'm part of a women's group.
Which women's group are you part of?
I'm just one of their sisters.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
and I love them, so they know anything they call me to do, I'm here.
All right. The support is overwhelming. I'm going to merge you in with everybody else right here. Okay. Can everybody hear? Is everyone there? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, Ms. Islah?
Sister Nadiyah, Sister Islah?
Okay, I must not have did something right. All right.
Say good evening, and this is my first time listening to you, so I do want to tune in to you once again sometime in the future. And you have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and you have a wonderful evening also. And stay tuned. We have some awesome shows coming up.
Yes, sir.
All right. Go to thedoctorproject.com or you can Google me, Dr. Warren Crabb. That's WARRENCRABB, and you'll be able to find all kinds of information of the things that we're doing. Okay.
I got you, Doc.
All right. Thank you so much. You have a wonderful rest of the evening. Assalamu alaikum. Well, there it is. We have people calling in from all over. Baton Rouge. We have them coming in from New York. We have people calling in from all over the country. Okay, because this is so important that we dedicate our energies towards supporting and acknowledging our unsung heroes and sheroes. All right. Miss Islah was trying to call back in. We're going to see if we can get her back on the line. And if we can, then we'll continue our interview. But we're just about out of time. And what's this?
Just about out of time. And
okay.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. You have more than one device open?
Yes, hold on. All right. Can you hear me?
Yes. Thank you so much for saving my eardrums again.
All right. I was trying to call Brother Edward.
Yes. Okay, but we can always have Brother Edward on another day because we're just about out of time. Listen, I wanted to thank you. Did you hear the sisters are giving you accolades?
Oh, yes. Beautiful. I'm so glad they called in.
Yes.
Yes, I did. That's my sisters.
Yes. All right. I love that. So listen. We are
many of them. So many of them, man. And I mean, they're strong. They're dedicated. They are absolutely believers. Absolutely warriors.
Doers.
In Islam. Yes. They're doers.
Well,
and we stick together. We support each other. We love each other dearly. It's no animosity or anything between us. We can chip in and do what we can to help our community. That's what we're about.
And that is why we are honoring you tonight. Because behind the scenes, when it's raining outside and the people are hungry, United Way and NAACP is not showing up.
I know.
It's the people in the community who show up for the people in the community. These are the heroes. These are the people who need to be acknowledged. These are the people that need to be respected and honored. When you see them in the streets, you should take your hat off and bow your head to them. Give them respect. These are our unsung heroes and sheroes. We have another call coming in, and this is going to be our last call tonight. Welcome to the Doctor Speaks Variety Show. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Well, good evening. I am Dr. Adrian Severe, calling out of Greensboro, North Carolina.
All right.
I just wanted to congratulate Sister Nadiyah and also Sister Islah. I wanted to add my voice to the congratulations.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you, my sister, Dr. Adrian.
Welcome. Take care. God continue to bless you and as well as Dr. Crabb.
Thank you so much. Be sure to visit the website, the drproject.com. That's the drproject.com. Do not spell out the word doctor, though, okay? The drproject.com.
All right. Thank you so much. Have a blessed evening.
Omar.
Yes, ma'am.
Dr. Adrian works with the youth on mental problems. She's we call her doctor. You understand? You need to have her on your program. She's a Shero. She's a
Yes.
Shero.
Dr. Adrian, can you please?
Thank you for your kind words.
Dr. Adrian, can you please go on to drproject.com? You'll see where it says for you to enter a contest. Please put your information in there. Set up a time for us to call you back, and we'll begin in contact with you. Okay?
Yeah, we'll definitely check into that. Everyone, again, have a good evening.
You too.
Thank you, Dr. Adrian, for calling.
All right. All right. So that was Dr. Adrian with Miss Islah. All right. And we had Miss Nadiyah Muhammad here. We had some awesome guests. We had people calling from New York. We had people calling from Baton Rouge. We had people calling from Georgia. People were calling from all over. Okay. These people are supporters of these sheroes and heroes that we need to be supporting in our own communities. All right. Madam Producer, take us to commercial.
For our returning citizen population in Florida and throughout the nation, let's change the narrative. Let's show them who we really are. Strong, motivated, encouraged individuals that made mistakes just like everyone else in life. We made mistakes and we deserve a second chance. And given that second chance, we're going to show you who we are. We're going to inspire and encourage our local communities. We're going to do great things for our families and for the rest of people, for the rest of the community who are watching us. We're not going to just meet those standards, but we're going to rise above those standards. And we're going to show you that returning citizens are a force to be reckoned with. My name is Giovanni Cyrus, the founder and executive of Reentry One, and I approve this message.
Hey, ex-cons matters. That's my buddy there. That's another hero of our community. Mr. Cyrus, listen. Reentry One, they're doing things, okay? They are feeding people, they're clothing people, they're housing people, they're helping people get employment. These people that were formerly incarcerated, when they release you, what they do is they give you like $50 and tell you to, and the clothes on your back and tell you to make it. And they expect you to come back. Well, we have people like Cyrus that's going to prevent that. People like me, ex-cons living in the world today. Donate right now. There it is, thedoctorproject.com. Donate now, thedoctorproject.com. I want to thank you all for being here this week. This was an awesome show, and we had a lot of guests calling in and continue to support us. We do appreciate your support. We appreciate all donations. We gave you the information of our guests. They also take donations. Okay, this costs money. Everything costs money. All right, so donate today. Help somebody help themselves. Ex-cons living in the world today. The movement is Ex-cons matters. All right, so this is the doctor, and we are looking forward to seeing you next week.
There's a name that I can call on, a name that you all know, that if he have to reach way, way down, he will pick you up from below. He's my father, my provider, he's my everything. Through any problem, I can call him, and this is why I sing. For Jesus, give all the praises, Jesus. I just want to say thank you, Jesus, for you are my Lord. If God been good to you, let me know he been good to you. Let me see you get your hands up. If you know that he amazing, and you came here to praise him, let me see you get your hands up. See, this is celebration, and we came to celebrate him. Let me see you get your hands up. For his grace and his mercy, every day I thank him. And if you feel the same, then get your hands up. Always on time, he's an on time God. He's my guide in life when my path get dark. He love me unconditionally.
wanna say thank you.